a very bad day. I am in no mood. Today is one of the worst days that I've had in a long time.
Okay, before this video starts, I just want to say thank y'all so much for all the love on my previous Devil May Cry video and also boosting my other DMC vids over 100k views. I really do appreciate all the love and support you guys give. Truly. I mean, it definitely feels better than always having to talk about Dragon Ball, because trust me, I want to be diverse on this page. So I hope I can continue to entertain y'all. And I hope I can get some new viewers to hit that subscribe button as well. And last thing before we start, I want to shout out to my boy Zeph, because he kind of inspired me to make this video. So yeah, go check out his page. But with that being said, let's dive into the garbage life of Alright, so we all know about Mark Grayson, aka Well, yeah, this man's life is equivalent to Joyner Lucas's music. That shit's trash! Dog, imagine waking up in a superpowered world only to see that thousands of bodies are constantly getting dropped. Superpowered aliens invade the earth to take it over almost every single day. And also having the public and the higher ups pretty much get mad at you if you don't solve everything. Well, that's exactly the life of my boy Invincible. So I'm gonna break down tons of details on why this dude's life is a fate worse than death. Alright, so starting off with one of the points I just mentioned, superpowered beings constantly attacking the planet and killing people. When my boy Mark became a superhero and got his suit, his first task was to stop these Martian Manhunter looking ass motherfuckers right here. These things are Flaxans, and they are ruthless. They pulled up to the city and immediately got to racking up bodies. Mark come in and talk about some, can you guys please stop the violence? Oh, Lord. Oh, what the fuck? Oh yeah, not to mention, these guys also are far more technologically advanced and come back on a daily basis. I mean, they literally could retreat to their home world, invent some crap and train up their bodies, and come back even stronger the next day. Mind you, their world is like the hyperbolic time chamber from DBZ, because 10 years in their world is only 1 day in ours. Like, there's a reason that they was looking young at first, and then when they came back, this nigga was looking like Morgan Freeman. And Marcus had to suffer the wrath of these bitches time and time again. That is until Omni-Man came in and killed the entire race. You know what I'm saying? Quick little squad wipe. But the amount of people that he had to witness die right in front of his own eyes is just like, bro, it's amazing that he hasn't gone insane yet. Thankfully, he has a superhero team to back him up and always make sure they come out victorious.
Stop the cap.
Okay, yeah, I definitely lied my ass off right there, but we're gonna dive into that later. But for now, let's talk about how sometimes Invincible will go out his way to help people just to get slimed out by that same person he helped. So peep game. This dude right here is named Titan, and he managed to get into contact with my boy Mark to see if he could pretty much help him get his mafia boss named Machine Head up off the street so the area could be safer. Invincible agrees to help him out, and they eventually confront Machine Head in his office, and they gotta box it out with his minions. Now, would you believe me if I told you that Mark was getting absolutely manhandled by everyone in there? I'm talking about bro was getting electrocuted, burned up, and ragdolled all over the place. Brother was getting hit with a belt-to-ass combo that whole time. And just when he decided to turn up for a little bit, this big, broly, built-ass Snow Mufasa looking ass nigga named Battle Beast comes in and just slams his head into a pavement, causing his head to bust open on the other side. And that's another thing. The ass beatings that dude be having on a daily basis needs to be studied. I mean, every single fight, he gets a black eye, he gets his insides tortured, or most recently in the season 3 finale, he gets his fucking arms ripped off.
Oh my God.
Like, it's honestly a miracle that he literally be getting his teeth knocked out of his ass, and he still has a medical team to heal him back up to 100%. Otherwise, his face would be looking like this on the regular. Now, don't think I forgot about these other trash heroes either. This team right here, well, besides Rex,
I'm like, hey, what's up? It's
the goat nigga right the hell here, right the hell now. Goat nigga here.
Is capital A-S-S ass. Because they never come in clutch for Mark. They sometimes be getting beat worse than him, and he has to witness it most of the time too. Like, his own team is the definition of T-R-A-S-H. Trash! Like, imagine being a civilian needing help and this nigga Black Samson show up. This is exactly how it's gonna go. I would probably start crying and praying to Jesus because I already know the situation is about to go down like this.
Damn, nigga, what you doing out here with all this ass?
Is anybody surprised about what happened?
Nope. And we not even gonna talk about the Immortal right now because that dude is like 0 for 10 in his fights. That nigga has 0 stats across the board. It's so terrible. It's so bad that other YouTubers have literally made videos about how garbage he is. Like, dog, if I was invincible, I would have talked to him like, dude, what are you here for? To worship me? Kill yourself. But I'm not gonna dive too much into him because this video is talking about how insane Invincible's life is. We not focused on pure garbage. And remember how I was talking about Titan? After that fight scene that Invincible had to help him out, Titan then said this.
Sorry, kid, but I gotta take care of mine. Hope you make it.
Help me! Help me! Nigga!
Yeah, insanity. Speaking of insanity, can we talk about how Omni-Man, Invincible's own father, beat his ass into oblivion and single-handedly almost wiped Chicago off the map? I'm not even gonna go into specific details about the fight because that's a separate video I want to make later in the future. But everything else, oh yeah, it needs to be talked about right now. Dog, my boy went to go confront his dad about why he killed the off-brand Justice League and why he was taking out innocent people right in front of his eyes. Omni-Man talk about some hand on shoulder.
Listen here, young blood. We gonna take over this earth because we reppin' the Viltrum Empire. So is you down or you gonna drown?
What?
Time's up.
Yeah, that was some foreshadowing, by the way, so be on the lookout for that in like a minute. But dude, this man starts putting the beats on this nigga Invincible. So bad to the point to where his own title card was getting full of his own blood. My man's was leaking straight Kool-Aid over his own logo. And Invincible was getting dogged through the entire city, bro. And remember how I said he sees innocent people die on the regular? Well, I wasn't playing because the whole block was getting decimated right here. That shit was looking like the aftermath of every Avengers movie. It was getting wiped off. Then Mark tries to save a whole building before it collapses, and while doing that, he saw 2 people in the building. One of them falls out, but he catches her hand in time, and we the viewers think he about to pull off some hero stuff, right? No, not at all. Because then the building collapses, and once he gets out the rubble, he peeps that the woman that he was holding on to was packed up. I mean, her whole body got sent to the shadow realm while her arm was the only thing left on the scene. This motherfucker got hit with the Abdar treatment. And now look at my guy's face. You know he was ready to just clock out at this point. Shit, I don't even blame him. Because if I was walking around with an unwanted portable high five, I would have been like, oh shit, what the fuck? Then after that, Omni-Man took his son to the train station just to make him have a front row seat to a whole kill streak. Bodies is flying everywhere, and Invincible can't even move. Omni-Man's grip on Invincible's head was tighter than the one that lady gave to me last night with her puss.
This is a sick Negro.
And finally, after he gets brought back all the way to a mountain, Invincible start talking to him like, Daddy, I just wanted to be a hero when I grew up.
Nigga, did I just catch you wanting to be shit?
Oh, by the way, Omni-Man also told Mark that he never really cared about his mom and that he only ever saw her as a pet. Keep in mind, Debbie, his wife slash pet, quote unquote, was listening in on this conversation the whole time thanks to some device that Mark had on him. And when she heard that, I know she wanted to fall to her knees immediately. Not only was this dude a bad dad to his son, but he was also a bad husband to his wife. Anyways, after Omni-Man torments his son worse than the game devs did to DMC2, he realized what he did was pretty messed up and then dipped off, leaving my boy Mark looking worse than that businessman fish from SpongeBob. And I'm not gonna lie, if I was a hero in this universe and I saw Omni-Man trying to take out the second strongest hero on the planet, I would have been running like Lil Rodney's son in the cut, like,
the Uber taking long as hell, I walked back. Trying to ask me about my drip. Where I bought that.
Then in season 2, we see a guy named Angstrom Levy go through a various universes and see that each universe has an evil version of Invincible that pretty much always wipes out the population. So Angstrom created a machine so that the other versions of himself could join together so they could have some kind of super knowledge or something like that to stop the evil Invincible variants. While doing that, our Invincible pops in, gets dumped by the Mauler twins. What the fuck are they doing here? And then the machine just straight blows up the entire place. And after he climbs back out, we see that boy looking disgusted. And I truly mean that, because this nigga got a brain perm on him. Someone call the authorities, please. Now, what happened to Angstrom twisted his mind so much to where now he wants to kill the only good Invincible in the multiverse. So now fast forward later into the show, and we see that Mark has to go to some faraway distant planet to help it out, only to see that his dad is the king of that new planet. I know when he seen him there, that PTSD immediately hit him in his soul. Then we find out that Omni-Man was over here getting freak nasty with some of these bugs. I'm talking about laying straight pipe down the blowhole, because we see that he had another son, making it Mark's half brother. This confirms that he was having sex with insects. You's a freaky ass nigga. Anyways, after a roller coaster of emotions during this reunion, guess who shows up? More Viltrumites. And do you know what happens? So yeah, that also happens. And you know what's crazy about all these events that I'm talking about right now? At this point in time, he was dating this girl named Amber. You know, he was taking notes from Dr. Umar. Black Queens forever, Snow Bunnies never. And you would think the relationship was all good and healthy, right? Well, I'm here to tell you that was unfortunately not the case. Because would you believe me if I told you that Amber, knowing that her boyfriend is invincible, you know, a goddamn superhero, was complaining that he never made time for her? Nigga, what? Lady, please, hand on your shoulder. My guy is going through hell 24/7 to make sure that the world was safe. And you talk about some, you not making time for me. That's not romantic. Bitch, I'm not romantic. I ate 6 cookies out of your ass.
Hey, yo.
Okay, he ain't say all that, but he should have, all right? So anyways, he actually schedules a date with her later on, and then mid-date, another Viltrumite pops in, threatens to kill Amber unless Invincible goes with her, then takes Invincible, beats his ass, and then lets him go. Then when he meets back up with Amber, they fucking break up.
Oh my God.
Yeah, so, you know, that sucks donkey balls. Then to end off season 2, Angstrom Levy attacks Mark's home, sends him to multiple different universes to mess with his head, then snaps his mama's arm in half, which clearly pissed Mark off like a Super Saiyan, and then for the first time ever, he kills a person by beating the literal life out of Angstrom Levy. Wow, what is fucking happening? And I know my boy Mark is really going through it right now. So to make him feel better, I shall now sing him a song.
Give a nigga a break. Give a nigga a break.
Turn it off.
Anyways, after Mark gets rescued by the alternate universe teen team and sent back to his own world, that brings us to season 3. And this video is starting to get longer than what I want it to be, so I'm about to speed things up a little bit. Mark and Eve finally get together. Dr. Umar, I'm sorry, but he has let you down after all. She literally has Snow Bunny mind control. Dr. Umar, do something! But yeah, they finally together, and life still doesn't go up for this dude at all. Because in this season, we get introduced to a dude named Powerplex, who is obsessed with blaming Mark for the deaths that Omni-Man caused. And this level of delusion needs to be thoroughly studied. This dude Powerplex brought his wife and son to an area and made a public service announcement that if Invincible doesn't show up in time, then he would kill the family members. Now granted, the wife was in on this plan too, so she was with the motive of Powerplex. But Mark ain't know that at all. So when he showed up to the scene, not only was he actually trying to be a hero and explain that Omni-Man killed all those people, but he also tried to save the wife and son from being tied up. Powerplex then comes in and lets off a full power electric shock to Invincible, which was so powerful that it literally burnt his family alive. Had them looking like Minecraft charcoal in the cut. Michael Blackson ain't got shit on this burnt chalk skin right now. And then to add insult to injury, he had the nerve to say this.
This is all your fault.
Is this nigga serious?
Yeah, I can make a video about why Power Plex is arguably the most fucking stupid villain ever, but that's besides the point. And remember those two people that Mark tried to save from that fallen building? That was Power Plex's family members who, again, Mark tried to save. So not only does Plex just not want to accept facts, but he continues to blame Invincible, making him feel worse about himself. Then to make matters even worse than that, Angstrom Levy ended up somehow surviving after being turned to a pile of shit, gets fixed up, and then unleashes evil Invincible variants around the world to terrorize the planet and kill the one good Invincible. Mind you, his whole original goal was to kill the evil versions to start off with, but now he decided to team up with the bad ones to take out the actual hero?
That's dick riding. That's dick riding. That's dick riding.
Yeah, so of course, after pretty much destroying parts of the world, people start looking at our Invincible like a villain, even though he's not one. Meanwhile, the other Invincibles end up retreating through Angstrom's portals, and to finally end it off, we got the craziest Viltrumite we've seen yet pull up to the earth. His name is Conquest, and since I'm gonna dive deep into this fight on the next video, I'm just gonna say a few things here. Mark got smacked. The city got destroyed. Eve got turned into a donut in front of his eyes, and Mark broke both of his arms. So if anyone ever wanted to tell my boy to look on the bright side, this would be his response.
Stay positive. Look at the bright side. It's dark as fuck. You understand what I'm saying to you? I can't see shit. There's no sunlight. There is nothing here right now. So please, shut your damn mouth, because I'm going to handle it when I handle it. Damn.
And that's not even everything that's happened to Mark. We still have tons of stuff that's in the comics that I'm going to wait till it's animated, and then I'll talk about them. And yes, I know this video was quick. Dude, I just dropped an hour-long video, okay? Give me a break. And I got school. Come on. Let this be like a little lazy upload. But anyways, I love you guys. Make sure to hit that subscribe button. We got an Invincible versus Conquest video coming up after this one. And then after that video, we got a Batman Arkham Knight long-ass video because of all the love that y'all showed on my previous Devil May Cry video that I dropped last weekend. So I definitely thank y'all for that. And be on the lookout. But with that being said, that's how Invincible has one of the worst lives ever in fiction.